This is a tutorial about rstWeb, which is an interface used to create diagrams that represent the analysis of texts according to Rhetorical Structure Theory, RST. The interface has lots and lots of functions. It's very complete. But in this tutorial, I will show only the most common features of the software to annotate the text. Well, the very first thing that we see here is that it works integrated in a browser. Okay, so I'm using Chrome. I could be using Firefox too. Okay, so the instructions for download and installing are on the site of the developer, which is Amir Zeldis. Thanks, Amir, for the great interface you have created for us who use RST. So the instructions are there, and I will leave the link. I will put the link in the description of the video. Okay, I have already analyzed some texts, so I'm going to show. If you just want to open a text which has already been analyzed or annotated, you just come here, choose the text, and click here, open file. Okay, so the analysis is here. Okay, but if you want to start a text, the analysis of a text from scratch, or if this is the first time that you are using the program, you should come here as administrator. Okay. If it's the first time you're using the program, you must create a project. I'm going to create a project here called example. Okay, create project. Okay, so I have created the project. Now I have to import the text. Well, the text must be in the text format, txt format. Okay, I'm going to import here. Here I have to choose the file. rs3 is for texts which have already been analyzed, but I'm going to choose plain text or txt. Okay, now I'm going to choose the file. I'm going to come here to choose the file that we are going to analyze, which is this one, buckets in a basket. And I'm going to import to the project example. I have other projects here. I'm going to import it to the example project that we have just created. Upload. Okay, now it has been uploaded. I come back here to projects. Okay, or to open, sorry, open. So the text is here. Okay, I click here, open file. And here the text, as I typed, each unit in a different line, so the text is already segmented. Okay, when I typed the text in the text processor. But if it's necessary, you can segment the text using this interface here, segment. Okay, according to RST, texts must be segmented in elementary discourse units, which are units which are paratactic clauses or coordinate clauses, hypothetical clauses or adverbial and appositive clauses, but we must not segment completive clauses, complement clauses, nor restrictive clauses, because they only have syntactic function and they do not hold rhetorical relations. Okay. Well, the text which we are going to analyze here which we are going to show here, the annotation, was analyzed by Mann and Thompson in a paper they published in 1987, and I'm going to leave the uh, the, the reference, the description of the video too. Okay. So here, let's say that here we have a nucleus-satellite relation. So 8 is the elaboration satellite of 7. So I click here on 8 and drag the cursor towards 7. Okay. So now I come here and choose the relation. The relation is elaboration according to Mann and Thompson's analysis. Elaboration. Now I'm going to click here to make the vertical line that shows that 7 is the nucleus. Okay. 6 is also a satellite to 5. And that is also an elaboration satellite to 5. So I click from 6 to 5. I drag from 6 to 5. Choose elaboration. Okay. Then I click here again on this symbol to show that 5 is the nucleus. And then this vertical line appears. Okay. According to Mann and Thompson's analysis, 7 and 8 are also an elaboration satellite to 5 and 6. So I'm going to drag the cursor from 7, 8 to 5, 6, choose the relation, which is elaboration, and then click here to make the vertical line appear. Okay. 4 is a purpose relation to the text spam formed by units 5 to 8. So I'm going to drag from 4 towards 5 to 8. Okay. I'm going to choose purpose relation, which is here. And I'm going to click on this symbol to make the, sorry, I made it wrong. So you can, when you make something, a mistake, for example, you can click on the X to undo the mistake, to correct the mistake. So I'm going to drag from 4 in the direction of 5 to 8, choose elaboration relation, and I'm going to click here. This is the nucleus. When I clicked here, it was a satellite, that's why it was wrong. I have to click here to show that this is the nucleus, and then we're going to have the vertical line here. So the other text spam is here. So according to Mann and Thompson's analysis, 3 is an elaboration satellite to 2. So I drag from 3 to 2, choose elaboration, click here on this symbol to make the vertical line appear, and then 2 to 3 are also a satellite to 1, and choose elaboration here, which is the relation proposed by Mann and Thompson for this analysis. Then I click here on this symbol to show the vertical line. Okay. This text does not have any multinuclear relation. Okay, but I'm going to show how it would be if it had. Okay, I'm going to click here on this symbol. Okay, and then here we have a multinuclear relation. So let's say it's a list relation. I choose list. Then I drag the other text spam here to make the multinuclear relation, to annotate the multinuclear relation. Okay, but as I said, there's no multinuclear relation in the text. I'm doing this just to show how it works. So I'm going to undo this. I'm going to correct clicking on the X. Okay, here and here. Okay, actually there's a nucleus-satellite relation here, which is background. 1 to 3 is the spam which works as satellite. 4 to 8, which is the text spam that works as the nucleus. So I'm going to drag from the satellite to the nucleus. Okay, choose background relation and make the vertical line appear to show that this is the nucleus. Okay, so it's ready. Okay, now we can save the analysis. Okay, clicking on save. We can also have an XML file, clicking here, of the analysis, and we can also download the image, which is a great feature of this program. If you need to show, to use the diagram in a paper or in a class or in a presentation, you click here on image and you can save the diagram, the image. Okay, so this interface has lots of other features. We're going to see only these ones, which are the basic features that enable anyone to annotate a text using RST.